Welcome back, everybody. Chris Reeves, TRIARC Systems. We're out at the range again, and we have our new friend here. We don't know what to call him yet, but we want to thank Ballistic Dummy Labs out of California. Weston out there from Ballistic Dummy Labs got us set up with these. As you can see, it's a ballistic gel torso, and we have a skeletal frame structure, and they do other things. They can put organs in it, but we opted for this option. So what we're going to do is we've chronoed the 3 rifles, the 8.3, the 10.5, and the 11.5 with 3 different duty rounds, and we're going to shoot these ballistic gel torsos out of each barrel length to see what the impact is, and we'll also go ahead and display the average velocities out of each gun with each various types of ammunition. But yeah, so we'll get this portion of this started and see how it goes. to ballistic testing, Jonas, as far as running different duty ammunitions that we had available to us through the 8.3 inch barrel to the 10.5 inch barrel and the 11.5 inch barrel. And as far as the results go, I mean, what are your opinions as far as lethality comes to those different barrel lengths and the types of rounds we used?
Yeah, I mean, we saw really great results all around. Again, it helped us kind of determine exactly what weapon system performed the best based off the round, but then also the performance of the round itself. So if I needed it more for a tactical operation, say law enforcement, we saw some good results, and then a home defense concept, or personally, we saw some really good results there that kind of helped us kind of see like, hey, this would work really good in your own residential home, or this will work in other environments. And then furthermore, I mean, that just kind of goes into, you know, us doing further tests on penetration to kind of just determine as time evolves and stuff. And then, but for what our purpose of coming here, I thought it was really great.
Yeah, because you can tell we scratched the surface.
Yeah.
You know, we chronoed all the rounds, and we'll have all that chrono data available too. Also in the description, you'll be able to download the data sheet with all the ammunitions we chronoed for each barrel length. But one thing within that process, hitting with the gel showed a lot to us, and then also now we went to the next stage as far as running a live fire, and Jonas ran through with all 3 different barrel lengths with a suppressor to demonstrate mobility, and also working with the optic. How did that go?
Yeah, that went really good. You know, got to run all 3 of the guns, and then just kind of get a different feel for the maneuverability and manipulation in confined quarters or close quarters. And with that, you know, there was some challenges in some ways with the way the shoot house layout was, especially kind of working the threshold, since, you know, with the safety aspect of how it was built, you know, you had about a 2 to 3 foot depth, so it's kind of like a little bit difficult doing that. But it did kind of give me the opportunity time to kind of work these corners, and then especially corners that, you know, you typically may not be used to, or so, or just giving other obstacles to kind of maneuver around. So with that, the 8.3, if I was to pick them, you know, I would say the 8.3 and the 10.5 really kind of helped me out a lot, since all the guns had suppressors on them. So obviously, if you take a suppressor off, I mean, it would have given a whole different feedback on it. So I mean, the longer the barrel, put a suppressor on there, the longer the length of the gun's going to be. But the 8.3 and 10.5, they felt very well balanced, very light and maneuverable, especially the 8.3. It was really easy just keeping that gun up at that aggressive ready position, or that high ready position. Not high ready, but at the ready position, kind of going through and keeping it up at that readiness status the entire time, and just constantly flowing through. So I found a lot of ease with that, and then just kind of helped me out, especially in the essence of if I was, you know, in my house in a defense aspect, and I had one of these platforms, you know, and I heard somebody in there just kind of going through that didn't feel like I had to really retract a lot back and then come back forward. I just keep it up and then just clear around, and then without kind of breaking any corners there, or offering kind of like pre-advanced signature for if there was a, you know, if you think offensive, defensive, if there's a bad guy on the other side of the ring. So the guns felt great. The recoil status on all 3 was great. You know, the manipulation was very easy to do, and then firing multiple repetitive rounds at each target that was presented. I was able to you know, pretty much take it over, and it's good to go.
And as long as being very mission specific, we found that through testing the ammo, we found that yes, certain ammunitions are going to benefit or you know, help with the shorter barrel lengths, especially with the 8.3. 8.3, we found out it's one of those platforms where you have to choose the right ammunition to make sure that you get great velocity, and furthermore, the projectiles maintaining you know, it's good penetration and lethality. So, and it's gonna be pretty. So you guys will be able to see as far as the ballistic testing and what we did for each barrel length. And I mean, very impressed, and appreciate everything you've done here. Once again, as far as coming out here and guiding us through this, and also showing us, you know, showing me personally too, as a lot of eye opener. Me as being a gun manufacturer, and you know, and constantly evolving through that total solutions we're trying to provide through our end users. It's going to help us, you know, as far as be better in the future, and continue to grow.
Yeah. So in a lot of ways too, I mean, because I mean, as we discussed, you know, in the beginning, I mean, we get a lot of questions that, hey, what do you think about this for this type of environment only? And you know, the thing is you can look at, hey, I want one that fits all environments. Okay, what's that? And then, but if it's a specific thing that somebody's looking for for that solution. It was awesome being able to come out here and, you know, getting the data testing and then being able to apply it in a performance run measure, and then being able to combine ballistic data, seeing the effects of the rounds, you know, what rounds we selected for the guns, and then saw the actual damage in the gelatin blocks to include the skeleton one. But then, just the mobility aspect of it. So I think it was like, for me, you know, it just made me kind of think about a couple different things, you know, and then being approached by those questions right there, and then having the capability where we just kind of got to dissect all this and sub-break every little thing down, from the platform to, you know, accessories to then the rounds and all that, and that, you know, we'll be able, like we said earlier, get that information for you guys, and then give you guys a solid solution answer, or a you know, pretty much a damn near 100% solution that you guys are looking for.
Yeah, and hopefully it answers all your questions. And if it doesn't, we're always available.
Always.
You know, always give us a call here at the TRIARC shop, and we can still answer any questions. But I'd like to close this off, and I would like to thank all our supporters and subscribers for watching this video. We greatly appreciate it. All our customers out there too. Can't thank you guys enough. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Also too, if you have any comments or more questions about CQB or anything else like that, or different ammunition types that we could test in the future, throw them in the comments. Just let us know, guys. Keep that going, because like I said, this is not the one be all. This is just something that we wanted to provide what we had available, and plus it's just like you open so many doors that you know, hopefully we have the time later on here soon to walk through those doors. So we appreciate everybody. Shout out to Jim's Goon Life and Jason Monroe Media for making this all happen. And thanks again, Jonas. And yeah, we'll keep pushing forward. Oh, thanks. Don't forget your topo.
Where's mine?
Oh man, Matt, where's his? No.